talking AGP, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and on the Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we want nothing. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga. It's the Telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will, got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
There we go. Hey kids, this is Pulse Right Vision coming to you from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. And we have Chad in the studio who I believe is going to go get his glasses and hat. Tonight is a big night. As you can see, I'm all dressed up for lunch. We're on our way to Saturn. This painting right here, this print is called Goodbye Saturn, which is kind of interesting that I bought that years ago before we started doing the whole space theme and Saturn theme. But we have the biggest jackpot of anti-gravity history tonight. That's just moments away. So we'll be going over that, probably be playing some music and watching the countdown, checking a couple stats and corners of the internet, and of course, going over those price charts, because you know what? We're masochists here. We love the pain. We lean into the bull market. Like we're still fighting the bull. I'm sorry, bear. We're still fighting the bear, as you can see with my hat. And that's just what's going down right now. So that being said, we got some music coming up for you guys. Beginning of this was Korean Investor with Dark Matter. Oh, Chad's here.
Chad and chat with Fresca.
With Fresca. Okay, so thank you so much for letting me know my microphone was not on. Yeah, here we go. Hi, Max, Elizabeth, Corey. We're messing out on Alpha. You're muted, can't hear you. Yeah, there you go. Hello, everybody. I can hear you. Thanks, Crispy. Crispy Man's in the house. Let's go. Yay, Fresca.
Yeah.
She's my manager.
Totally.
Hex Glenn's in the house. Hey, great to see you. We got another person here. Let's have him to say one and only Hex T. Armstrong. Hex T. Armstrong, how are you doing tonight?
Ahoy, mates. Welcome to Lotto Night.
It's Lotto Night, man. It is crazy. And I've been in touch with the collective for this last week. In fact, we thought this was a done deal. We thought we were going to be able to take out the evil address at the beginning of the week. And then at the end of the week, we checked back, and the update to Pulse Chain 3.0, changed a lot of things with the nodes and the RPCs. So some of the scripts and some of the tactics they were using to hack the evil address had to be corrected and updated and tried again. And so I believe starting this morning, they were able to start attacking. And if I can share my screen here, let's check and see what the website is showing. Let's check this out. So we go to anti-gravity, agproject.io, our favorite website in the entire world. And we go to view my fuel cells. Let's see what this is saying now. Obviously, it takes a while for this to catch up or update. But
so I'm showing only 13% for Journey 7. I think that's down from 15%, isn't it?
It is. It says there's only 45,000 in there right now. And then
45,085.
I believe, from what I've heard from the collective, that this is incorrect. I believe, as we said, we had about 600,000 NFTs not too long ago. We're down to 357,000. Yeah. So I actually, there's a website. I don't know if I should share this website with you guys. This is from our devs, but according to this website, so there's this tool that we've created that we're looking at bringing to the website, to where not only can you see all of your NFTs here that you've minted, but you can also see, in fact, we should have some Journey 7 NFT fuel cells here. Yeah, so this is actually not correct right now. It says I don't have any fuel cells. Oh, because I haven't connected my wallet. Let me connect my wallet real quick. We'll connect that. Nope. Come on. It should pull up my OKX, which is kind of what I use for streaming purposes. It's not a great one. Here we go. So now it's pulling them up. It shows I'm a dark dolphin, and yeah. So you can see the 42 fuel cells we have there. We had 47 in there. We sent 5 to CryptoCat on stream to see if we get the sending and receiving working, and we've since overcome with that. In fact, that's what this whole tool was actually about. Let me see if I can punch it in here. And this is just a beta one that we've been using to get a better read on what's going on with the blockchain and get more accurate and faster information than what we're getting on the Explorers.
Yeah, just to recap. So when I'm showing Journey 7 at 45,085, you think is that the actual number you're anticipating?
No.
With the collective, do you think that number is actually smaller?
No. So check this out. So if I look at all my NFTs right here, this is the demo address right here. This is the smart contract address for the fuel cells, and we're going to see how many fuel cells we have between 607 and 700,000 as the ID, right? So it's going to sit here. Contract is not numerable. Check starting from 6,000. So it's going to take a second to check these. But what I've been doing is taking the evil address and putting it in here and seeing how many tokens that it has in the different journeys. Because I believe that Journey 7 started around, let's see, when did it start? It started around, let's see if I can pull up the Bible here. Nope.
While you're thumbing through there, I've got a little update.
Yes.
You know how we like our 11s, our 22s, and our 33s?
Yes.
So I'm sitting on a total of 222 NFTs. And Moon Math, I put a easy price as 17. And right now, if I were to cash out, it'd be $1,776. How about that for some numerology a little bit?
How much will the payout be?
Well, right now, before I get paid out from Journey 7, just paid through Journey 6 at $17 with 222 NFTs. Now, of course, my spread's going to be different than a lot of other people. I'm real heavy on Journey 3. I've got 76 on Journey 3. 1,776 at $17. But that's before the payout for Journey 7.
Right.
So if we want to go the bottom line, I've got 2.366 dark times 222. At $17, it comes out to $1,776.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good return. And that's at today's prices, right? Like in the
No, that would be Moon Math at 17. 17 USD.
A token is what that's based on.
Yeah.
What would that be at the all-time high of 135?
Well, I'll go tease us. So, all-time high with Casey's candle, that's $14,000 before I get paid out Journey 7, and I got 40 to get paid out in Journey 7.
Pretty gnarly.
That's pretty gnarly, Chad says.
I agree.
All right. So I was just adding up the IDs for journeys 1 through 6 and 1 through 7. So it looks like the journeys, the IDs 1 through 6 would be roughly 590,000 is what number it would start with.
Okay.
And then if you went through Journey 7, so it'd be everything from 590 to 641.
Okay, let me just do that. 641 minus 590.
Mm-hmm.
So just roughly, that's 51. Would that be 51,000?
I believe so. Yeah, that's pretty much what we had here. But
Okay.
I'm going to actually search 590 to 640. And I'm going to put in the evil addresses right here. So we're going to search the evil address on this tool. Oh, no, that's the NF key contract. Let me do this. Boom. Okay, so we're going to search how many of Journey 7s are showing up on chain right now with the evil address.
Mm-hmm.
It might take a second. This is what we're doing to reward all the people in Pink Miss Well. Those that participate in the Pink Miss Well, that deal it's over. Well, it's not technically over. I guess it would be over in it'd be over in an hour. So you have 1 hour to send as many Pink Miss Well to the Pink Miss Well address and still get 10 J7 NFTs and a dark matter token. So,
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you had pause there. I was just wondering if we could segue into the Journey 8 art contest. How you see in that timeline. I know you're busy. You're cooking behind the scenes. It's a full-time job here with the Project AG Project IO, plus the Carpet King of Southwest Utah. Tell me what you envision about the running of the art contest.
Well, let's take a look at this. Let's go to the communities. Let's go to the collective. And we have this very strange looking space cowboy.
Yeah, are you constipated in that picture?
What's that?
Are you constipated in that picture?
I think maybe it's just the gravity of space is sucking my head.
Oh,
inward.
yeah.
And there's a little bit of Napoleon Dynamite going on as well. I like what he's done here. Yeah, so we have the J8 Space Cowboy, which has 2 votes, 3 votes, 4 votes. Yeah, there's a few of those. So I don't know if we add up all those votes. And then yours right here, this one. So we're at 9 votes for your J8 one, which I like the J8 up here in the corner. And then Axiom Icon, I literally have not watched these yet. Like I've been so busy working with the collective to try and really make this the biggest payout that you guys and really reward the users as much as possible that are minting and playing the game the way playing the game to win. But I haven't even checked these 2 out, so we can check these out live. But I bet you this thing has, let's see here. So this one is saying that there's 30,310 NFTs still showing underneath the ownership of the evil address. However, it did mint, I believe, 35,000. If we look at the bottom here, it minted, 35,645. So this also might be behind. I'm not sure. The collective told us they believe that they were successful in completely nuking Journey 7's evil address collection. So
all 35K worth of them.
Yeah. Which means, in theory, what we were hoping for is that out of the 815 winners that will be drawn in about 58 minutes, there'll be the users and the mystery box, but mostly a bunch of users right there that'll be taking that home. And then it would also take the evil address out of competition for the treasury. So this treasury payout here in Journey 7 would go up dramatically.
How many fuel cells are eligible in the drawing in T-minus 56 minutes? How many winning lottery tickets are going to be selected?
There's going to be 815. So there's been 815 winners every drawing because of the way the math, because there's 45,085. Oh, see, and so this has gone down quite a bit too. So this one's reading 45,000 as we speak. And if we go to the fuel cells, it's still showing 45,000. However, I believe that we were up around 50,000, correct? Let me look at the Bible. Yeah, the Bible is showing that we had 50,900. So there's
between users and evil address.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's showing that 5,000 of them are gone so far, and that went from 0.1 to 0.16 with those 5,000 showing up.
So what is that 0.16? Is that our estimated payout for Journey 7?
It is, but that's still considering that the, evil address would be sitting on says it's got 69,000 NFTs total, but it has 30,310 NFTs between 590 and 640. So 5,000 are already showing up, just gone from the chain completely before the evil address has a chance to recoup its scrape winnings and before it has a chance to get paid from the treasury. So we'll keep an eye on this number and see what it does in the next hour or so. Let me bring chat up on screen. What's up?
Okay, good question. How y'all doing? Or in French, comment vas tu.
Voss 2.
Or comment ça va. One of those.
Yeah, Chad's in here spitting French, folks.
Oui, oui.
Oh man. Okay, so yeah, we've got Fresca in the house as one of our sponsors now. Yes, Corey. Bastards. Laughy face. Casey's in the house. Casey the Hexagon.
What's up, Casey?
Good to see you. Jump on if you can. We've got the link to join in the comments, and let me actually add it here too. So we'll just paste it there. Nope, that's the evil address.
Just replaying it.
All right, let me copy this again here. Copy that, put it in there. We should also probably put it in Telegram, I'm guessing.
All right, just an update. T-minus 54 minutes on my clock. Let's sync. What's your clock running? I'm just curious if there's any latency.
Sometimes it depends on how often you refresh it. Because if you don't refresh the screen, it'll stay at whatever it was the last time you did it. So
all right, so I just refreshed. I'm at 52:50. 52 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right there.
Very good.
So, man, this is gonna be fun.
So I just noticed I'm on the. I got to connect my wallet. I'm on the Lotto page. What are those strange looking TIE fighters? Those are pretty cool. Is that like electric motor science project from 6th grade?
Which one here? Are you talking about the lottery page?
Yeah, you see those little funky TIE fighters?
Oh,
off to the left.
hi. These are spools of gold.
Oh, okay.
Because we told AI to make us an image of basically a volcano of money from a lottery and riches, and it put a bunch of gold coins and gold spindles. So this is gold thread on spindles, I think, but they kind of do look TIE fighters up in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, when the collective in the mystery box sent me over my my 30 J7s, I got 2 winners out of the first drawing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I won 2.5 dark.
More of your dark back already.
Yeah, 2.5 dark.
Cool. Let's take a look at these two videos from Axiom Icon. This is AGP clip 2 and clip 1. I guess we should go in order. So we'll go with clip 1 first. Shout out to Axiom Icon, aka Pulseway Vibe. Subscribe to him on YouTube there. We should probably shouted him out on this stream.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Axiom Icon. All right, here it is. This one's this is AGP.
Shout out Pulse Ray Vision and all AG operators and technicians, agents and navigators.
This is
Dark Matter Anti-Gravity Project. You don't have enough dark.
This is anti-gravity.
Copy that. It's J8.
This
So
is
don't G.
anti.
You are go for lunch.
Dark matter.
Shout out Pulse Ray Vision and all
This is
Let's go.
started shifty shell, no flex, just basics. Dark in the wallet, but the hunger kept me weightless. Stratus shrimp to cosmic crab logic. Shell hard claws out blockchain for the profit. Started grinding right past Stellar Squid, post chain with the artist in the stellar wind. Dark off and precision fins cut like blades. Level up the rank, the winning cascade. Sonic sharks lights currents in the void. Whales get nervous when the sharks get deployed. So warp speed whale status, warp drive ignition. Bend vectors in the vacuum, also pole-sided is the vision.
You don't have enough dark. Let's go.
Things gnarly.
Everything's gnarly, according to Chad. I like how they put the animals of the leagues up here, and this one. I was hoping for the closed caption because I'm old and deaf, and so the other ones have closed caption. I like both of those. They're very, very short clips. He was probably as busy as we've been lately.
Also pretty cool clips though.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty gnarly.
Gnarly. So with 10 votes, you're the clear winner right now. And it's kind of already set, ready to. I think we would just have to change the size of the file to connect it to the metadata. So there is that. Let's see if there's anyone else in the green room. Nope, we're good. Bright lights in the house. Get your popcorn ready. Updating MKY, Sure Mike, and I'll come on and say hi. Awesome, dude.
Come on.
Good luck to you all and Steve Stash too.
Yeah, I finally figured out how to use Designer from my rickety, janky old HP laptop to get the backgrounds off of the icons there. So, but I'm a perfectionist, so doing something like that. Luckily, Designer has kind of these auto centering marks that come in. So if you put two things on inside of a canvas, it'll line up the bottom for you, or it'll show you when you're lined up. But getting everything to scale and centered is a real bitch. And I didn't know if that AG Project IO was dark enough, but I like the color of it.
I agree.
GG in chat.
Yeah.
They can't see you because the mic's not on. It's frozen. Do you want to show them?
And
remember that artwork is titled Saturn Falling because I told you that teaser was going to be a theme between tension of dark and light. So that's Saturn being sucked into a black hole with the light trying to escape. There's the man of the hour. Look at that good looking crypto cat.
This is just animals. I see you're gonna have to go get a dog or a cat if you want to remain.
Lucy, be nice. Oh, there's your cat.
Did Lucy see the cat? And she was like, "I'm gonna get that cat."
Yes,
I'm gonna get that virtual cat.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. We're hanging out with my manager Chad here.
dude.
Hey, Chad. How's Chad?
Good. So is GG.
Gigi is the cat.
I'm
Okay.
sitting the cat for Gracie right now.
Yeah.
I hear Fresca is really good for cats too.
What?
Yeah. Say that again.
I hear Fresca is really good for cats.
DT wants some Fresca?
It's probably not a good idea.
Not the Fresca on board.
We'll just put it in a saucer for her.
Yeah. Speaking of cats, yeah, I'm going to be getting a barn cat. I'll be getting a barn cat there for my little piece of heaven down in Oregon.
Yeah, talk to us
got-
about the little Hexco Oregon site that you got going on.
Yeah, well,
You shared some pictures and some video with us.
yeah. If you want to bring them up. So my wife and I, so long story short, I met my wife about 27 and a half years ago. And one of the things for her to be affirmation, if I was the one, was I had to go see Grandma Esther that lived, she was born actually in South Dakota, little town called Belfouche. And her husband, Emil Jack, they married and came out west and settled in Baker. And so, this would have been 1998, I think, was my first trip to Baker City, little dusty town, just before you get to the Oregon border, about an hour and 10 minutes west of the Oregon border. And I just fell in love with, because one half to the south is the beautiful blue foothills of the Blue Mountains, some of the most gorgeous mountains in the western states.
Yeah,
and then to the east and to the north, it turns into high desert. And from my property, I'm within about 7 miles of the actual Oregon Trail, and the ruts are still visible. Yeah, so it's a pretty historic valley there, the Powder River and Powder whatnot. So, the house we actually have moved into, we were going to bid on it, but our neighbors decided, they got it first. And then unfortunately, she became unemployed suddenly when Safeway went. They decided that Safeway and Albertson, with the monopoly and whatnot, there wasn't enough justification to keep both stores open. So unfortunately, she lost a bid because of seniority. And then we bought that 5 acres unincorporated, which is beautiful. I'm glad we had it. But the Kings who bought the land there with the pond in the water, they were trying to buy our piece of property, but we got under contract before they could buy both. So when I went and talked to them, they're like, "Hey, if you keep both these parcels together, we'll pretty much give you the house. You just assume our mortgage." So they were really gracious, and they cut us a really, really good deal. And for the price of developing the unimproved lot there, that 5 acres was going to be about $650 to $700K, and a lot of headache and a really expensive construction loan. So for about the same price, we bought that other we assumed that mortgage for the Kings, and basically got almost 11 acres with a small lake and water rights off Spring Creek. So it was a win-win situation.
I'm gonna bring up Casey here. Casey, looking good, dude.
What's up, Casey?
What's up? You guys okay?
Yeah,
Hex Wizard. Yeah, I think I died of smallpox many times on the Oregon Trail on Windows 98. I think it was Windows 98. It might have even been the one before that. Now I'm dating myself.
It was funny. I came on right when you guys were talking about the Casey candle. I was like, bastards.
Casey candle. Casey candle, 135.
Legend.
He's a legend. It's not the kind of legend that you want. It's like
No.
I'm the one that bought 50% Hex. Okay.
Oh man.
I haven't even gone through the charge to see if our old dumpy drunken sailor is out there doing his thing, but the whole thing's just been crashing.
Yeah, the whole thing's red today.
Pulse chain. I mean, Hex is at 0.007 again or something like that.
Well, I tell you
The
what, I'm
last
back at
takeout is every 2 weeks, right?
yeah. So full disclosure, I've been speaking with Firewell, and he's made it publicly announced that he was going to pump my bag for me. So I was selling 2.5 cent artificially pumped xgames.io for $4.97 solid X OG. I doubled my position this weekend without spending a dime for
Yeah,
solid
ratio
hex. That is.
trade.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that bronze staking level right out of the gate.
Nice. Hex Wizard 369 was in 3rd grade. Played the game on a floppy disk. Computer was as big as a Volkswagen.
Yeah, but that was a 7-inch floppy. Yeah, the big one.
The ones that were actually floppy, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember those days.
Not the 3.5 pseudo floppies.
Go to the library, you play Oregon Trail on those floppy disks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dang, I'm old.
Yeah, we are getting old, but you know what?
Only
You just got to
people-
go with the best years are still ahead of us.
That's right.
I think you've got to have a level of old man toughness to have anything to do with pulse chain at this point. Like, like when you see like your grandpa working out in the yard, like ripping up fence posts with one hand and lifting bricks with the other, and you're like, man, that old dude is strong. I think that's kind of where we're headed.
That looks like a One Piece phone.
More like being a wheat farmer. Also, you have to have the conditions just right, or you're not going to have a crop.
Yep.
And you can have everything just right and still not have a crop.
Yep.
You know, when people when they say, "Oh, you just got lucky," I'm at that point now. I just want to like instantly smack them in the face. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Yes. So anyway, let's see, where are we at on the timer now? We have, let's say we're down to
41 minutes.
38 minutes, 43 seconds. I just refreshed.
8 minutes. Let's go.
38 minutes. Okay.
And like I said,
Yeah.
I've been checking these out right here, and if the collective is correct, we should be seeing a lot fewer J7s and a lot fewer J6s fairly quickly. So we'll just
Wow.
keep
I
checking.
do need to ask Max and the power that be, Mr. Pulse Ray Vision, why was the Pink Miss Well so generous with J7 offer for that first 10 million entrants? That was a handsome offer. I could not pass it up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was thinking that that was the bottom yet again, and I saw the price of Pink Miss Well. Someone went in and dumped like 10 or 20 million Pink Miss Well, and we literally couldn't see with the pulse chain scan where
Right.
it came from. That's how useful our scanner is right now. So we're like, man, this has got to be like the bottom of Pink Miss Well. It can't go any lower because everyone's out. No one has it except for the Pink Miss Well, the origin address that originated it, and all the liquidity providers. So you'd have to buy it off the market. I have no idea what the price of it's even at now. But at that point,
Do you want to know what? Do you want to
Absolutely.
know what it cost me for 1 million Pink Miss Wells? Just
What's
before
that?
I sent, I think I paid $1.28 for 1 milli.
Dang. I looked at
Yeah,
that.
You can get them for $101 right now.
You're leaving the chat.
Chad did.
Oh, Chad left the chat.
It's Gracie now. So
You
Hey,
gotta
Gracie.
change or something. Maybe put on a mustache. Put on a mustache. Character change
I
here.
got
Max, I've been out of the scene for a little bit, but tell me about this. Am I seeing a typo, or is there 30,000 paid on the first lottery on this journey? What's going on with that?
No, that is a misprint.
Oh,
Hex Wizard says 369. Actually, it's a good misprint for us tonight because those are actually going to be paid out tonight in
Oh.
about 38 minutes. What are we counting down? 38 minutes till Hex goes parabolic? I wish. We're in 38 minutes, we're gonna have the third drawing of Journey 7. So every journey we have 3 lottery drawings, and the third one's always the biggest. It's always a 6x bigger than the first one. But what we've done lately is we've allowed people and hacked the evil address, and the evil address himself has hacked and did it himself in 6, where you guys can scrape his lottery winnings and roll them into the next jackpot. And so that's happened, and usually the evil address still ends up winning a bunch of those. But this time, the collective was not cool with that, so the collective went forward and is trying to take the evil address completely out of 6 and 7, meaning that the 815 winners tonight are going to be user mints instead of evil address mints. So that's what we're going for. That's what we're hoping for. We'll see if they're if they're successful, but that's the goal. And then also that would drastically change the treasury payouts because you only compete with the people in the treasury for your treasury payouts that are still in that journey, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I wish the price of dark was, a lot higher now. I wish the price of everything on Pulse Chain was higher right now. But if it were, then, I remember the first few lotteries that we did, there were $300,000 to $500,000 worth of dark those days. So maybe we'll see that again where the lottery will be worth hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, and it'll be a fraction of dark that's given away compared to how much was given away at the beginning. So that's what I'm thinking is like if we've done nothing but tighten the noose on our supply here. Like I said, we launched with 11% on the market and we're down to 2.7%. That's not in the hands of the whales and the smart contracts. And even the guy dumping is no longer a whale. He just has a bunch of fuel cells basically. So he's at the beginning, we saw they were vaporizing Journey 1 so they could mint in Journey 6 and 7 and 8. And then they're just, I think, vaporizing and dumping dark. Because maybe that was one of the only things they had left in their wallet, I need to get in this. I like winning. It's called Dark. The token is Dark Matter. If you go to agproject.io, then it has a smart contract across the top of all of our pages. So you make sure you get the right one. There's another Dark Matter that's been out there for a while, and they actually started an emit farm with the wrong Dark Matter. So
geez.
We're still up for farming, but people have been jumping from farm to farm to farm. And so farming in and of itself is already a part-time job.
Yeah.
And then to jump from farm to farm to farm to chase the yield is another part-time job. And I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of why I like Hex. The Hex is piling up every single day. And you really don't have to do much other than maybe if you stack them, like, unless you're laddered like every 2 weeks or every month, then you got to keep on it. But other than that, you can wait years, Steve Stash is in the house. I finally made it. What are you doing awake at this time? It is so late right now.
It's really late.
It's pretty late.
Where's he at?
For me, anyway.
He's in the same time zone. He and I go to Jimmy John's together and hide collective stickers around the chairs and tables, but they keep finding them. Let's see, we are down to 31 minutes. So it's about 30 minutes until then. We did go over the entries for Journey 8s. art contest, which Hextay Armstrong is winning by a mile, because there's only like 3. Well, there's, I guess if you count like the special needs cowboy, space cowboy they did of My Face, that would be considered an entry into J8, but that one doesn't have that many votes, thank God. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there we go. Steve Stash. There you go. Yeah, so that's about it. I what I'd like to do now is maybe jump into the charts here, since we got a second, about 30 minutes to jump in here. Let's check out our old charts. Let's check out Pink Mist Well, which is now $100 plus slippage for $1 million. This is as low as it's been since April. That is a very, very cheap price if you guys want to pick up some Pink Mist Well and ship it over to the Pink Mist Well. This is basically it's a time machine, or a way to go back and get some NFTs after the minting window has already closed. So Pink Mist Well is definitely
at a pretty critical spot too, huh?
Yeah, it really is sitting on top of this hill right here. This little bit of resistance it hit before it shot up there. So, let's see. The
supply is shrinking too.
What's that?
That supply is shrinking too.
The supply of Pink Mist Well?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even checked it in a while to see where how much of that is wrapped up. But was it like, I think, was it 76 or 80% that was already wrapped up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time people send 1 million of these tokens to the Pink Mist Well, that's another 1 million that are off the market. And there's only 1 billion of these because it was launched on Pumped On Tires. So, all right, let's do this. Actually, let's jump on to, where's our DEX screener? Here it is. This is our Nostradamus chart right here. This is DEX screener, which doesn't have the full Casey's candle on it, but it does have all the bulls and bears going down on it. And as you can see, I mean, man, I guess we really called it with this bear tonight. You know, we've had all these bears lining up with all these Black Swan events in Pulse Chain. And unfortunately, we summoned another one in the last 4 days. I mean, there's like $238 of liquidity in this pair. And so when I see that pair, and then you look at the volume, $115 of volume on a $200 pair, that's pretty interesting, right? Like, that tells you someone is exhausting this bad boy. Let's pull this up and take a look. Okay, I like that. We'll bring that up in just a second.
Jeff is in chat.
That's the camera's not on right now, but it will be in a second. We'll show you. Wait, are you Chad now?
Jeff.
Oh, you're Jeff. Got it. Okay, so Jeff's in the studio. We'll be pulling up the camera again. Yeah, this one, you can see some of the 6DC41s right here dumping whatever they can get, whether it's $3 here, $20 here, $20 there. They've just been making the rounds of all the pairs and exhausting them every single day. Like literally just dumping dark. Much the way a hacker would. If a hacker got all your stuff and he went from pair to pair to pair, draining them. That's what we're seeing from good old DC 641. But this is
Hey,
it.
Max.
Yes.
Max, I see that Anita's in the chat. Is that one of the dev team?
Anita is not in the dev team, but she is someone that's been here before because she's got a wrench.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
welcome, Anita. I'm glad you joined the broadcast.
Yes. Yeah. And anyone in chat, feel free to click that link and jump onto StreamYard. Look at this. She's happy. You got the 5555 black diamond there. That's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Flexing on us. Flexing. Okay. So this is the same chart, but this is the one with the full Casey candle up to 134, 130, 130. What was it? Let's see here. I swear it was 135. That's just what we called it, but it looks like the 133.62. We've been giving you too much credit this whole time, Casey.
I know it.
$1.50 credit. But this is it. I mean, look at this. We have not.
I'm waiting for it to flip and be like Casey's entry, and that'll be
Yeah.
the start of it all.
Now, check this out. We have not been this low since day 2 of
Wow.
dark matter. So day 1, we started at $1. We were within a week or so, maybe about 10 days, week and a half, we were up to 135. And, we thought it was blue skies. We thought we were just ordering our gold-plated private jets and all sorts of stuff, caviar. And and then Pulse Chain just decided to not agree, not cooperate, I guess you could say, right? Let me pull up my camera here really quick. We've got to introduce Chad. Chad's been very patient. Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, not Chad. Chad, not Jeff. Jeff.
My
Jeff.
name's Jeff.
Good.
Chadwick,
Nice.
Chadwick Jeffrey.
What's up?
Easy for me to say.
What's up, y'all? Is Jeff from Texas?
We.
We know that's parents.
Wait, isn't we French?
Yeah. Come in. Ça va?
Have you been on Duolingo again?
Duh.
Right. So
Yeah, I had 2 years of French in high school.
yeah, I believe we are bottoming out. It's only a matter of time. Now, this is the interesting thing. I've talked about this before. There's 2 prices in the mind of every founder. One is a price where they will buy their entire supply back off the market because it's just their babies. And then there's the price that they think that token can hit. And obviously, we've had a bunch of Richard Hart had 50 cents in his mind when he was pumping, right? I don't know what his bottom price is that he's willing for Hex to go to where he just buys it all himself. But I would say that if we're looking at dark matter, that's a pretty good price.
Yo, did another person join?
What?
Did another person join?
No.
I thought
Hey,
it was another person.
Max, I don't want to put you on the spot, but
Yeah.
have you already, or are you going to try to sneak down and help the processing center for the mailers? I'm gonna try to get down there before November 15th.
Yeah, there's actually a chat on our Telegram where I tagged Casey and some people that are planning on going down. I believe TJ Rover, Hexkin is planning on going down the weekend of the 20th or so. Let me see. He was gonna.
Yeah, I'm planning on being there the 12th through the
18th
17th.
and 19th. Yeah.
And it would be really crucial, I think, is somewhere between the 16th and 19th, because we're getting 2 more containers, and so they have to get another place and move stuff around. But it's a big task. Those containers are massive, and last container took us several hours, and we still had 12 or 15 people there. And I'm just like, oh my God, how do you do it with just 1 or 2? It's impossible. So if anybody can help out, get into connect with SJ, and we can definitely use your help when we know the exact date of the container for sure.
Definitely. Looks like we got some crazy green candles going on here on stream. We have somebody buying $25 worth and $12 worth of dark.
Send it.
What it did to the price. We went from $320 to $390. Actually, we almost went up to $5 with a $25 buy.
Y'all, that's very
nice. That's very nice. Very nice. 24-hour volume is $473, and the liquidity is $245 on that pair. So that's cool. Let's check actuator. Actuator token is it's fighting the markets right now too, but it's had that 4 or 5 days of red going on. Dark and Homey don't play that. Has 4K of liquidity, and look at that. This last buy pushed it, did the same thing with this price right here.
Hey, I'm not trying to slow your roll, but speaking of actuator, I had one of my large 90-day stakes, if you will, HDT vault. I pulled out over $200 worth of actuator in 90 days.
Yeah, actuator has been the only thing that's really performed the pants off things this lately for me.
And that was only $100 split on V2 between Hex and HTT 7000. Yeah, 90 days I raked because that pool was paying it was paying approximately 49% APR. And I think I was getting, because no one was in that pool with me. There was like less than, I think there's only like $1,300 in that pool. I think I was accumulating about 22 to 2,300 actuator tokens a day.
Nice. Yeah, we should probably check our actuator on this demo account because it's still doing pretty amazing for the $60 we put in it at the beginning. Hex is still in the triangle right there. It's closer to the bottom right here. And then, of course, Wrap Pulse. Pulse is still inside this this range, or this this range that we have set right here. So we'll see if this might be this might be hitting the bottom right here and continuing up this channel right there. And then, of course, this blue thing up here, that's SAC price. So we're just we're just waiting for a little bit of energy to roll in through.
Gotta be a spot.
Yeah. Yep token by the one and only Bright Light in the house. It was making this beautiful pennant right here that we had, and then it fell out of the pennant. So $155 of liquidity. So that wouldn't be very hard to get back up to these levels right here. I think that's 4 zeros and a 5 right there. And then, of course, Dark and Hex pair. This was at one point, this was $500,000 of liquidity. It's now that $1,000 of liquidity. And if you look at the volume, it's got 1.9K in volume in the last 24 hours. So yeah, if you look at this, let's just go down and see who's been buying. Looks like a $90 buy here by 8C87B that pumped it.
Just an update. There's there's going to be 40 tickets left in round 31, and I want to bring in the Pink Miss Well roulette gallery, and I want to let everybody know that round 29, after round after round after round of getting close, I won round 29, and I have taken the most amount of dark off the Pink Miss Well game at 12.119 units.
Nice.
Let's check that out. 12.119. That you set the record right there on round 29. And it looks like there's 40 spots there, folks.
Get your tickets. Let's go. Get your ticket.
I mean, how much would one be actually right now? If we were to buy a ticket with the price of Pulse right now, one ticket would cost you 60 cents a pulse right there, I believe. So yeah, 60 cents a pulse. And I think there's like a fee that goes
rich for my blood, man.
Well, man, 60 cents is a lot. Remember when Vegas used to have dollar tables all over the place?
I know.
And you could just play for hours and hours on $20.
I remember 10-cent roulette. And I remember silver slugs, troy ounce of pure silver slugs coming out of the dollar machines.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those were the days. Yeah, I've got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 29 in here because I bought another one on stream. But yeah, if you guys want to fill that out, we definitely play that on stream. It's got some of the best sound effects, I think, in all of crypto. But someone in here sneaking in here, buying up $90, $169, nice. $272. Somebody is getting wise to this, and someone is bringing in their toothbrush and cleaning up, man. 8C879 is loading up on Dark right now at these prices. So, and that's pretty impressive. I'm guessing that the DEX aggregator is like spreading it through these, but it's already back down to 372. But again, if we look at the bigger cells here,
And what's it paired with right now as far as liquidity?
this one is hex. It's got a grand with hex. In fact, the easiest way to see is if we just copy this right here. We'll copy the address and then we just search it up here, and this will show us all the pairs pretty much with pretty accurate liquidity. So there's 66 grand of liquidity paired with Pink Miss Well, 4 grand in the 2 fucks pool, 1,000 with hex, 12,000 with Pink Miss Well on another pair on another V2. Those are both V2s. 4 grand with Homie Don't Play That, $254 with Pulse, $905 with Solidex, $800 of Nope. I'm pretty sure that's me. I'm pretty sure that's all me from back in the day. And then of course, $1,000, $1,700 of Queen 2. I believe that's me and the Queen 2. Put that into V2, and then Dragon. Dude, there's $789 of Dragon Believer token tied there. So, sorry. You want me to turn the camera back on?
Oh,
Is it that important? Like, are you making an announcement?
No, just saying peace out.
Wait, you're saying peace out?
Jeff, out. Au revoir. Bonne
Later,
nuit.
Jeff.
Jeff, it's only 10:30 on a school night. I don't know where you're going.
Bonne nuit.
I'm gonna be at Poseidon and Dark in a minute, dude. Okay, yeah, man. Look at the green candle. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. What's the website for the tickets? Do you buy them with Dark or Pulse? Walk me through, please. Yeah, it's a good question. Basically, you just go to agproject.io, you connect your wallet, and then we have these windows where you can mint the token. So there's been 7 journeys or series so far that have all been minted. So you have 11 days to mint. Then you have 11 days till the first drawing, 11 days till the second drawing, 11 days till the third drawing, and it starts all over again. So it goes 11, 22, 33, 44, 45, because there's a 12-hour clock where the smart contract checks and corrects all the balances of the treasury and lottery and stuff. But so like if you go to the minting page right here, you can mint 1 for 1. 1 Dark gets you 1 fuel cell. And this next minting window opens in 12 hours and 20 minutes. So basically 12 hours after the lottery. And you'll have 11 days to mint as many Journey 8 NFTs as possible. Now, when you mint an NFT, a fuel cell NFT, first of all, it's a lottery ticket for the next 33 days. You can win one of these lotteries and earn liquid Dark right back in your wallet. And then at the end of every single journey, you receive a payment from the treasury. So it kind of becomes a piggy bank at that point. And every 45 days, basically forever, you're going to receive, even if it's dust, you'll receive a little bit of Dark in your wallet. And so it's paid out 157,863 Dark in the 6 journeys so far. It's sitting on a third of the entire supply, which is 336,000, waiting to be paid out to journeys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 for the first time. So if you want to see what the previous journeys have earned back in Dark, so this all runs in Dark. You use Dark to mint the NFTs, you win Dark in the lottery, you get paid Dark in the treasury, and it's all based on a finite supply of less than 1 million tokens. So there's no inflation to pay any of this. This is all self-funded. The treasury is self-funded, the lottery is self-funded, and basically that's how we are going to create more scarcity on this token than anyone's ever seen before on any token.
I mean, it's already there.
Well, yeah, there's 2.7% of that million tokens unaccounted for in the top wallet addresses and smart contracts.
Wow.
And someone, like I said, someone out there is just Dumpy McDumpface. And just paying bills. Like I on one hand, I'm going to take it personally because dark's my baby. It's like seeing someone throw your baby out of an airplane when you see someone dump your token. But you never know what's going on. You never know what someone's trying to raise money for. You don't know what bills they have to pay. You just don't know what's going on in their life. And so it's your crypto. You can do whatever you want with it. You can sell it. You can mint it. You can do. But yeah, it's yours. We believe in freedom of tokens here at Dark Matter. And let's see. Oh, there we go.
And the 1 hour chart has it up 16%.
Wow. So these buys have been spiking it up to about 650. I think we could see some much, much higher ones, especially once one specific address is out. Let me see if I can find one of their cells here, and I'll just click it and pull up all of their stuff. Nope. I guess maybe they haven't been selling for a while because maybe it's because the price is so low and they've exhausted a lot of these pairs.
The rest of that just bots back and forth.
Here's one right here. Yeah. So it's 6 DC 41. Here's where they sold $18, and then they sold $17 and then $18. So they're selling about 5 dark at a time, which is they could have gotten a ton more earlier. But if we click on this, what does that do? It takes us to 9 millimeters. But it doesn't show us the full amount like Dex Screener does. You know how, but then again, Dex Screener shows you front ran orders and it shows you spoof addresses that are used by the what's it called, the aggregators, right? So interesting stuff going on with Dark right now. Back down to 370. It seems to me you can just be buying, like chomping, like this address right here is 8C879. You can just chomp $100 at a time, spike it, wait for it to crash, spike it, wait for it to crash. Because I mean, shoot, this person's walking away with like 20 dark at a time, 30 dark at a time, 36 dark at a time, 54 dark at a time, 12 dark at a time. Now, why does this matter? I'll tell you why that matters. So if you go to dark and you go to the holders, and let me make this a little bit bigger for y'all. So if you look at these holders, the top 50 holders, like that address is already on the front page somewhere here. Whenever Pulse Scan updates, you're gonna see. I mean, like if you have 100 dark, you're one of the top 50 holders of dark.
Really?
If you have 100, and most of the front page is smart contracts and liquidity addresses. So, like I said, let's see, what was that? What did that end in? AC. See if we can find it here. Let's do Control F.
And then after the lottery, you may have a lot more dark too.
Yeah, if you just win like 2 lottery winnings in the jackpot, you're on the front page.
Wow.
Yeah,
If you win 2
bananas.
of the 815, that's where you're at.
I got to get back in this lottery system.
Bananas.
Now,
Let's see here. Okay, so it's 8C879. 8C879. Let me try that. Nope. So Pulse Chain scanner is not caught up to these buys.
Oh, wow, the dark hex
or
went up to
anything that's
472
on it. What's that?
That's crazy. Yeah, $77 buy brought it up to almost $5. Dark.
Yeah.
But then the
Wow.
bots bought it down, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah, over $2,200 in volume.
so what do the bots do with that money? Like, where does it all go?
The bots?
Yeah. I mean, Is like 99% of
bot
the
bill.
entire. So this is just one pair, right? I'm thinking,
Mhm.
is 90% of pulse chains like buys and sells just bots?
Yeah, I would say much higher than that. I would say 99% of everything on Pulse Chain has been bots since the beginning. Like, for reals, they're just running amok, which is interesting. So this is what I think is the most telling. You've got the biggest liquidity pair, which is 68 grand between Pink Mistwell and Dark on Pulse XV2. This was actually provided by the Pink Mistwell himself. So he threw in like when he started it was like 50K of each, right? And this is when things have been pretty lean.
Yeah, Hex T's backstage, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll pull him
I'm
up.
multitasking.
Thank you. But the biggest liquidity pair, if you see, people don't have very few people have Dark to dump, very few people have Pink Mistwell to dump. So the highest price right now in Dark is in this pair with these two tokens that you basically got to buy to dump at this point.
Right.
And so look at this holding at 390 where the others are all down at like 320, 3 whatever, right? Because they're leaking like sieves with the bots into Hex and Pulse because they have liquidity. These ones are wrapped up. These ones are tied up. So, yeah, I mean, 45% of the entire supply is already locked up in the treasury and the NFTs. 30% is in the evil address, which is going to go into the treasury and lottery. And then 7% is sitting in the lottery. Those are all smart contracts. They cannot sell. And then you got the mystery box, which is sitting on 4%. And you got the mystery well sitting on 4%. And the mystery box has done nothing but giveaway and liquidity provide. Right? So when you add up these top guys right here, here's the Pink Mistwell right here with 10,000 showing here, but that's not counting the ones he's got liquidity providing. And then you got this well, which is the even number well is what I call him. He's been minting like crazy. So a bunch of this, 2 or 3% of the supply, that's going to end up in there. Here's 1% right here that is liquidity. This is probably the liquidity tied with the Pink Mistwell right here.
Okay.
That's got 0.5%. But you go down here and I mean, 20 addresses down, you're at less than 0.1%.
This is going to be the most interesting study in history for sure.
And if you're new here, like Wizard, you should know that people only have about 4 years to use these tokens to mint or to provide liquidity. And at the end of the 33rd mint,
one more time.
You only have 4 years total to use or lose these tokens.
All of them?
All of them. So check this out. At the end of the 33 chances you have to mint, which is in about 3 years and 2 months right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't minted your Dark or you're not providing liquidity, your Dark is destroyed forever.
Oh, that changes a lot of things. So what is the game? Besides obviously you basically minting, because then that's the only, if you mint and then claim once you get the ordered. Unless
Wait, say that again. I clicked you out for 1 second. Say it again. I was trying to add text.
I'm just trying to work this game theory out. Is that so? And unless you mint, because then really the only way you gain profit is through minting and then claiming the rewards, the dust from the mint at a later date. Other than that, because you can't really make money off the liquidity unless it's. That's interesting. Damn, I better mint the rest of my coins.
You remember the big payday? If you're a Hex, can remember big payday, right?
Yeah.
So on big payday, We got 90 seconds, by the way. Thanks, XT. I'm going to bring up. Let me bring up. On Big Payday, if you staked for just that day, you got a chunk of that bonus. And a bunch of whales, besides Richard Hart in the OA, started staking for just one day, and we're getting like a 30% return for staking one day. And they were all definitely going to dump that 30% that they got basically for free in one day. And so a lot of people staked for at least one day. Like the rest of us, like those hexagons of us that saw the writing on the wall, we early end staked everything and restaked it for 5,555 or 10 years maximum, because we saw that we were going to get this huge chunk of the Big Payday payout.
Right. So you're saying it as long as it's in a liquidity pool at one point of this snapshot, then you pull it back out, then it's free floating tokens again, right? It's just like is there a period?
Exactly. So people, like I said, they staked for one day instead of missing out on that. And I believe there's going to be a lot of people that mint or provide liquidity for one day to avoid that rapture.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because people in crypto aren't dumb. They know a loophole. When
I'm showing T minus 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5,
5,
4,
4,
3, 2, 1.
1.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
12
We'll
hours to mint until J8s are open.
Yeah. Well, the J8s are open in 12 hours, I believe. So you can start minting your J8s in 12 hours. However, like I said, this should show up as paid in a little bit, and this clock will restart. So the next lottery will be in about 22 days, right? Because we'll have 11 days of minting, then we'll have 11 days before the first payout. Now, I thought that shortening this time frame, it was going to be 30, 60, 90 between lotteries and stuff, and it was going to be like a 10-year game at the beginning. And then we decided to shorten it to 11s, 11, 22, 33, 44, and that brought us back down to a 4-year game. I thought that was great. It turns out in crypto, if you make someone wait 11 days for anything, they leave.
Yeah, I'm showing we paid out. I'm showing it's paid out.
You're showing that the lottery's paid out?
Yep. And I got no winners.
No winners. Oh man.
No way.
Yeah, we'll see. Let me refresh my screen here. Sure. My camera is not wanting to cooperate, but that's okay. Let me jump in here to
Now
here.
when does
I have one winner. Okay, so I got one winner and I won 47.45 dark with my
Well, that was the one you were supposed to send to me. I thought we had this priced in.
I did. This isn't the mystery box. All those are coming from the mystery box with the pink Mistwell deal. But these are
now
all
when do we get paid out for Journey 7 after the mint opens?
No, you're paid out right now.
Okay, let me refresh her.
Yeah, I used to think so too, but it gets paid out kind of immediately. So I think if we go to the Treasury tab here, it's going to update from 157,000 paid out to a lot more, and this 33% is going to drop.
Yeah, I got paid. I made $6 or almost 6.5 dark.
Just by this payout.
Mm-hmm. And let me see. I went from 59 whole tokens to 104. So that's about a 42% gain.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I've minted about 160 dark.
I had 24 winners.
You wait, sorry, say it again.
I had 24 winners.
Okay, Crypto Cat, you buy the last 13 tickets. Let's go on Pink Mistwell, Mr. Big Spender.
Oh my gosh. So wait, you got 24 times 47?
24.
I think
Well,
I
it's
think you just
showing
docked.
728.
I think we got Corey and investors' attention.
Yeah, yeah, biggest payday ever. Did you? How many did you win, man? Happy 7 Journey guys. And the thing is that I remember big payday as if it was yesterday, the good old days. Yes, yes. Crispy Man's got laughing face going on here. Love it, love it. Yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, for those of you that don't like math, that's a 4,700% return in 33 days APY on your token.
I got a 2x on my J5s.
Yeah, it's interesting. Showing is 728 dark.
Oh my gosh. So as soon as you scrape it, well, I should say, if we had a really good working pulse chain scanner, we would be able to know which address is yours, but we may not know for months which address is yours after you scrape. But then you'll have already now. Let me ask you.
I'm
I feel
definitely
like
going to bed a happy person.
yeah. Do you remember those old Super Bowl commercials where like, you just won the Super Bowl. What are you gonna do next? And they'd say,
I'm going to Disneyland.
See, everyone knows that. That's good marketing. But now he's gone. Okay, so I was gonna ask him, what are you gonna do with 400 and something dark? My guess is you're not gonna see that. I mean, we could see it dumped on the market. He could just take his family to Disneyland, or
Max, my Journey
Yeah.
6,
yes,
my the NFT with my Moa's face on it. It was a 2.5x on this payout.
2.5x.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Is that projected dark after J7 column? Is that what you're looking at?
Well, I'm just comparing it, from the last payout in Journey 6
Yeah.
to the rollover. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 2.5x on my J6s.
So Steve Stash says 1 in 120. How the hell do you do this, Crypto Cat? We actually did the math on stream, and if we took out the evil address, you actually you usually have a 1 in 20 chance of winning one lottery every time you mint 1 to 2021. But because of the evil address being completely nuked, you actually had a 1 in 20 chance of winning this payday if you minted. So this jackpot says, dump what? I will be a whale after minting in Journey 8. Oh, dude, Warp Speed whale. Yeah, we've got the leagues up here for you guys if you want to see them. We've got the Sonic Shark in the background right now, right? Let me actually
Come on, we need 13 more tickets. Let's go. Let's light off round 31.
Yeah. So this is it. We got the Pulsar Poseidon. Oh wait, it's not really showing it here. Let me. I'll pull them up later. But we have the Pulsar Poseidon, the Warp Speed Whale, which Corey's about to be, the Sonic Shark, the Dark Dolphin, the Stellar Squid, the Cosmic Crab, the Shrouded Shrimp, and the Shifty Shell over here. And we use these for backgrounds. But if you go to this one right here, this one tells me right here, I'm a Dark Dolphin. If I mint 22 more, I'll be a Sonic Shark. So, and of course, this changes with every time the evil address gets nuked, every time users mint, this number is going to change because it's just like the T-share leagues. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I wonder if the treasury page is updated yet. Yep. Holy shit. Okay, so 210,000 or 21% of the total supply has been paid out to journeys 1 through 7. And there's 28%, 283,000 left in the treasury until the minting starts up in about 12 hours. So in 11 hours and 58 minutes, you will have a chance to mint Journey 8, and 80% of everything that's minted, 77% of everything that's minted is going to go into the treasury. And we know if we go to the Bible, which we should all be reading the Anti-Gravity Bible here, The evil address is set to put 32,000 of its tokens into Journey 8. So what's that? 32 grand times 77. So the evil address alone, wait, that's not right. That's not right at all. I went 0.77. Let me go back. Let's see, 32,000 times 0.77. There we go. Yeah, so 24,000 more tokens are going to be added to the treasury from the evil address alone, not counting the mystery box, not counting the whales, not counting the users. So we're going to see that bumped back up pretty good. And yeah, and we'll finally figure out, we'll update this chart on 8 because we're projecting that we think that the users are going to mint like 14,000 next time. But once this is wrapped up, we'll have exact numbers. And then we can go back to this graph right here. Where are you at? There, this graph right here shows us that we're still, it looks like the treasury is going to peak and exhaust in Journey 8 right here. So the treasury just paid out 52,603 dark to all the people that minted Journey 1 through 7. And it's going to pay, it's projected to pay out 54,000 at the end of Journey 8. And then it's going to deplete very quickly because remember, every journey gets paid every 45 days. So if you, that's kind of why if you go to your fuel cells, Journey 1 now has its entire dark back. All the Journey 1s have received their initial investment of dark back, right? Because it's been paid 7 times. Journey 2's been paid 6 times, Journey 3, 4 times, and so on. So, and as you can see, Journey 5, which was the first one that the evil address was completely nuked from right there, that one is already at 0.7. So all the Journey 5s are almost paid back. And then as we see this update, with Journey 6 and Journey 7 being nuked, we could very easily see these payouts from the treasury in 6 and 7 actually eclipse 5, right? So 5 is caught up to 2 because it's so small. It's the smallest piece of the pizza here. And it looks like Journey 6 and 7 are about to be smaller pieces of pizza than Journey 5, if that makes sense. That's the alpha that the Korean investor tunes in for right there. So I always look like I'm trying to dodge a fly when I freeze my screen. Let's see here. I'm not sure why Hex T. Armstrong keeps leaving this stage, but it does give us a chance to talk. So welcome back, Mr. Hex T. Armstrong. And let's check the comments here. Let's see.
I just had to sell. I had to sell some Solid X so I could buy some more tickets. 8 tickets left. Let's go. Let's sell this thing out.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I know a lot of people in the No Permissions group have been talking about ratio trading dark matter and Solid X and saying, you know, when one's cheaper or higher, they'll switch back and forth. But they are not taking into account that there's 21 times more Solid X than dark. So there's 21 million Solid X that are not locked up in diamond hands, to say the least. And then,
well, let's put this in perspective. What's dark trading right now? About 370. What's it trading?
It's changing every time someone buys some. It jumps $1. So, in fact, this one right here.
So this weekend, I was swing trading. I was swing trading X game into Solid X. I was buying Solid X as low as $4.97. And this is a token that all-time high was $2.15. So we're right there, Max. I mean, we're not that far out of the ball game.
Mm-hmm. I think that the price of dark should be 21 times bigger than the price of Bitcoin personally, because Bitcoin has one pump of metal, and it's not even a very good. It doesn't even live up to that pump of metal, which is scarcity, right? 21 million coins ever mined, whatever. They've had their inflation bugs. They're I don't know. I'm just saying, like, we have 6 or 7 amazing pump of metals, and we have 21 times less the supply, 21x less supply than Big Daddy Bitcoin. It just happens to be that, you know, a lot more people know about Bitcoin than dark. You know, I think I keep calling us the Fight Club, with like 20 to 50 people that are in these streams in the Telegram, participating in the art contest and minting. And it only takes 1 or 2 big Twitter accounts to figure this out and find it and be like, guys, buy dark. And then it's a foot race. Then it's, like I said, there's 27,000 for sale, give or take, ish. Actually, there's about 200 less than that today, just from that one address.
Right.
Gulping it up. So Triple Alliance has coined the phrase "expect the unexpected" in a lot of his posts that have been awesome. My lotto luck continues. I'm Steve Stash. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. You will definitely be able to continue to mint, my friend. That is insane. And shout out to Steve Stash for these insane coins, the dark matter coins, man. That was Steve Stash that made those. Absolutely beautiful, stunning.
So the Pink Miss Whale game page change, does that mean everyone bought tickets?
Oh, shit. Here we go. Freeze face now. Let's add that to stage. Here we go, kids. It's time to play Pink Miss Whale game. It says 110 times X better than BTC. I agree, dude. Congrats, everyone. It is Alpha Talk. 8 tickets left. Not even 8 tickets left now. Here we go. Let's play some of this right here. You don't even have to own the tickets to play the game. You can just connect your wallet, and every time you hit the one of these buttons right here, it will take out 1, 5, 10, or 20 players off of the globe, possibly yourself. This is Russian roulette style, and the last number wins. So I'm hoping that 14, 15, 16, or 17, or 18, or 29 win, but it's projected that you're going to get 9.47 dark. The winner is going to walk with 9.7 dark. So you could play with 60 cents and walk away with, even at today's price, $27 of dark, right? So I say we start going here. Let's go with Moab first. Let's take out 20. Let me see. This is a OKX wallet problem again. You refresh it, but you do get to hear the sound. Nope, not letting me miss.
Monster kill. Monster kill. Monster kill.
All right. I think, let me know if anyone else is getting this to work, because it should be showing us eliminate people at the top. But if it's giving you the error,
yeah, I'm getting the error too.
My guess is that this has not been updated since Pulse Chain 3.0 update. And so my guess is that we're going to have to point to some different RPCs and use some different nodes for this game. So congratulations. All of your money is stuck here forever. Just kidding. We'll definitely get this rolling again. Hopefully we'll be able to do this live on stream, because it is a freaking barrel of monkeys of fun just to play the Mortal Kombat sound effects.
Monster kill. Monster kill.
Oh, that's so anticlimactic. I'm sorry, folks. This is welcome to crypto. Welcome to coding.
So
Yeah.
Max, what have you? Do you have a game plan for the art contest for J8? I'm just wondering if we can get some more entries.
Well, every time I come up with a timeline, it goes to shit. So
Yeah.
I would like to say that, on this day or I'll put it this way. Let's give people till the end of minting Journey 8 to vote and put their art in there. I don't think a lot more people are going to vote. I mean, remember the tiebreaker we had last time? There was 11 votes out of the 50 people in our collective community on X. So people right now do not
Excuse
want.
me, that's 75. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's 75. Sorry. 5 of those are Hex T's neighbors that he recruited to vote
Yes.
for himself
Yes.
in Journey 6. So well done. Hey, we will take all the recruitment we can get at Fight Club. But I'm telling you, let's get people till the end of the minting, and then we'll claim it. We'll. I could probably get a poll together by then, and let people.
The only thing I would caveat about that is I know you're generous with the mystery box, but you might want to get those tokens front loaded. So someone's got, if no one has dry powder or liquid dark, at least they'd be entered into the mint.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a good idea. Get some of that dark sent out, which that one's a lot easier to send than the NFTs. That's bananas. It's bananas.
What's the current deal with the pink mist whale? Is there something going on? A little sale?
Well, it just ended, but basically for every million pink mist whale you send to the pink mist whale address, you would get, it started out with 30 J7 NFTs and 5 dark. So 10 million, actually 12 or 13 million got that deal because they kind of all send it at the same time. And then after that, we dropped it to the next 10 got 20 NFTs and 2 dark. And so another 10 or 20, I think it was, if I'm not wrong, we'll have to check with our sexy secretary, but about 28 million pink mist whale tokens were sent to the pink mist whale just in Journey 7.
Dang.
So basically it's a way for those that have missed that minting window, the 11-day minting window. It's a way for you to go and put some economic energy into the ecosystem and get
a win-win.
Yeah. What's that?
It's like a little win-win situation.
Yes, win-win. But like I said, the next pink mist whale deal will not show up until minting is closed for J8. So the best way to get NFTs now is to mint J8.
What is the possible amount of mints left? I mean,
there's only, what's 7 minus, this will be 8. So 8 minus 33 is 15.
So there's only 15,000 dark that can be minted left in the whole game?
Oh, no. There's 30,000 that are going to be minted from the evil address alone.
The question is, how much is available on the market?
27,000, give or take.
That's all that's liquid on the market is 27K tokens.
Yeah, that's not in the hands of the smart contracts and the whales, but the whales have been minting too.
Right.
So depending on there's just, if the people that are minting that are not a whale or not a smart contract are very, very few. And those people are getting outsized returns. And if they win the lottery, they're definitely getting outside returns.
So there's a potential where we won't have dark to mint going into the last half of our cycle.
Yeah, well,
conceivable it's out there.
What we've seen is people are nuking the 1, 2, 3, 4s.
Yeah,
and they're harvesting the dark from their older NFTs to mint the newer NFTs because everyone's out of dark.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's another layer of game theory that we didn't see coming when we invented this.
I don't want to get rid of my Michael Jordan rookie cards.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to
and
say it and sign off.
okay, say it.
You don't have enough dark, and you surely don't have
Right.
enough pink mist well.
That's right.
You matter, and you are of immeasurable worth. Everyone within the sound of my gravelly voice.
Thank you.
Thank
Love
you.
you, bud. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough fuel cells. There is one way to get dark, but it's not being used right now with your Michael Jordan rookie cards, and that is you can list your Michael Jordan rookie cards on Pulse Market app for 2 or 3 dark. But like I said, what's that?
Ever
Ever.
holding on to those babies.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, there's going to be a trading card game going on as the cash value of these go from $3 a piece to, I'm not even going to say it, a lot. So like if these become worth a lot, like a Michael Jordan rookie card cash value, then you're going to see people wheeling and dealing and trying to trade up to the more rare NFTs. Even though they all have the same print, there's a finite number in every journey, and they keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller, just like the WhatsApp NFTs. Because you can't mint anymore. You can't mint, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 anymore. You just can't.
Yep.
And you'll only have 11 days to mint J8s.
I might have to get in on this.
I'm telling you, by the time people find Pulse Chain and find Hex and then find Dark, things are going to be way bananas because the easiest way to 100x the price of a token is to 5x the community, right? So our community, we'll just call it a healthy 50 diehards that are really involved in minting and playing the game, and they understand what's going on. They've been reading the book, Rings of Dust, and it's not hard to. We could 100x, we could 1000x 50 people very easily if we get some giant green candles and people fall into this universe, this rabbit hole, this space cult, where they're like, wait, so there's a lottery? Yeah, there's a lottery. Wait, and there's an evil address? Yeah, there's an evil address. Wait, and there's a treasury? Yeah, there's a treasury. And there's a rapture? Yeah, there's a rapture. And there's art? Yeah, there's art. Yeah, and there's a sci-fi novel? Yeah, there's a lot of shit here. There's just a whole lot of shit, and it's overwhelming to everyone that walks through the door, which is not great, but at some point, somebody's going to wrap their head around it and explain it way better than I do. And just like Richard Hart was the first Hex streamer, I'm the first dark streamer, right? I'm the first dark matter streamer. There will be a bunch of people, better streamers than I am, making content and pumping their bags of dark. And they're going to think that, like, when you tell them whoever this dude is that's buying like a few hundred at $3 and $4 right now, it's going to be like those dudes that are on Telegram and Twitter. They're like, here's the 14,000 Bitcoin I bought for $12. And you're going to be like, I hate you so much. So anyway, that's it.
Well, good to see you, Max.
Yeah, I was so good to hang out with you guys tonight. I really appreciate it. I put headphones recommended because I thought I was just gonna be playing EDM for an hour.
Casey, there's 2 J1s that'll set you back 16 USD right now, and they'll be over dark in each one of them on Pulse Market. It's pretty. It's priced pretty well. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, there's 2 rookie cards there for about 16 USD.
That's not bad. We just need all the chain to start moving with some good cash flow, and things will find their way here for sure.
Well, what's Bitcoin doing today? Bitcoin did a little healthy pump and drop a little bit. It's 121 today.
Yeah, they're playing liquidity or liquidation games on the exchanges for sure.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that death candle that precedes every bull run. That one where it's just straight down to like some crazy number, and then everyone gets knocked out of their margin for trading positions.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And
one last side.
say it again. I can't hear him right. He might be muted.
Either.
Ethereum's healthy. Ethereum's still sitting around 44, 45.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, I've got for the Dr. Doge. He's actually in and out of a lot of pulse chain spaces. I actually got a chance to interact with him.
Oh, great. That's another thing I was supposed to do is talk, interview Dr. Doge. So Steve Stash says, just scraped my one win. Way to go, Steve
Hey,
Stash.
a win is a win, baby.
When the minting opens on stream, I'll scrape mine on stream and roll mine into the next mint. But that's the other thing about dark matter is when the price of dark collapses, when it goes down, it's always with pulse chain. Yeah. But when we have these big payouts, these big jackpots, we don't see that dumped. We see almost all of that rolled. So,
why not?
That's what I was going to do really quick. I won one and I got, where is it? Lottery, 47.454. So let me do the math real quick here. 47.454 times 815 winners. And that equals 38,675 DART that were given out tonight.
Wow.
So almost 4% of the entire supply changed hands tonight. And you would think that we would go from $3 to 50 cents. And we might. I don't want to jinx us. But I am going to say, we haven't seen that on the charts.
I tell you what, I'm buying your bag. You give me that kind of price entry, and I will buy your bag.
Yeah, like I said, 50 cents, there's that number in my head where I will personally buy all the dark off the market and keep it to myself. And we're not that far from that price right now, to be honest.
It's on its way.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh. It's 11:15 where I'm at. It is a school night. I do have to get up tomorrow and make those carpets. Those carpets aren't going to clean themselves, folks.
That's true.
Yeah, it's time to say goodnight, Max.
Yeah, it's time to say goodnight, Max. Love you guys.
Start cleaning those magic carpets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, clean the magic carpets for a nice magic carpet ride. I like that. I got to say this. You guys are the best damn community in crypto, hands down. Like nobody has a community like this. Nobody. Hex has a bigger, beautiful community. Still not as badass as you guys. You guys in my space called Anti-Gravity, the rappers, the poets, the artists. I just fucking love you guys from the bottom of my heart. There's no one.
Don't forget me, the court jester and the cult jackass.
Yes, the goofballs.
Love
We're
it.
here for it. What happens if you don't scrape? If you don't scrape, then that dark matter is attached to that specific NFT forever. So you could actually sell that NFT for a premium. So there might be people that won 47 DART tonight that don't scrape it and put that NFT up for sale on Pulse Market app at some crazy price. So that's what happens if you don't scrape. Also, the code will not let you vaporize until you scrape. So if you've won the lottery, it's not going to let you burn or vaporize your NFT until you've already harvested your lottery winnings if you have some. So we built that in. We didn't want people accidentally losing their lottery winnings. Jonathan and Paula, my mother from another mother, great stream. Just been listening. Good to have you here. I know that's it. I love you guys. You guys, as Hex T said earlier, you are of a major. You cannot wrap your head around the value, and just how amazing you are as people. Trust me on that. And I love you guys. We'll see you guys.
We
We'll
love
see
you
you guys
too,
on the
buddy.
next stream. You know, if I
right.
wake up early tomorrow, I'll stream with my coffee. If I don't, then I'll just show up late at night with an astronaut suit and several surprise guests. You know, Jeff, Chad, there's a couple more, but I want to thank them, and I want to thank the cat Gigi for making an appearance. And yeah, I love you guys. Have a. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. See the bear? Look into the bear's eyes right there. The bear brings pain, but he also brings love. And then there's the bear right there
Indeed.
inside the cap.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look how much loving the bear
That's
inside
badass.
the cap is.
Where'd you get that hat?
I got this in Denver at a smoke shop.
Nice.
It's Grassroots. So Grassroots is from California,
Yeah.
but they make some of the most crazy psychedelic hats.
Sick. Yeah.
This actually was the least psychedelic out of all the hats they had. Yeah, no. There was a wolf that just screamed "I sell acid" at Deadhead concerts. Like they have some of the craziest. But I probably would have bought all of them if we were.
What's the name of the company, real quick?
This one's called Grassroots.
Grassroots.
Yeah, and they've got just some. I remember seeing a jacket at a concert or festival once and just being like, "That thing is trippy."
Yeah.
Just some next level
they're
stuff.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
keep the
On the
bears
website right
away.
now.
All right, guys. We'll see
All
you
right, have
later.
a good
Thank
night.
you so much for being here, and
Yeah.
we love
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Bye.